Okay, now that I've finally had my my moto vlogging fuel, which was Twix and a Gatorade. All right, let's get this started. Hey guys, how you doing? Let me get this thing strapped into my handy dandy canteen carrier. That should be okay. Let's see, I'm actually going to do a review of this jacket that you've seen in pretty much all my videos so far. Because I figured, why not? You know, might be a good thing to start doing. Just doing some reviews of some gear and shit that I get in. Because I'm actually heading to my local motorcycle shop to pick up some chain lube. So I guess I can just go ahead and do this review while I'm rolling. The jacket it's a Joe Rocket. Let me close this thing. It's a Joe Rocket Velocity jacket, and I picked it up for close to $130. And it's been a pretty good jacket. I mean, I've had it for about 6 or 7 months, maybe a little bit longer than that, and it's been a pretty good investment. I was looking around for a jacket, and I needed to find something that worked. It's got the all the CE approved armor. Well, it's not all the CE approved armor. It's got it in the back, at the elbows, and the shoulders. I kind of wish it had it up on the chest too, but I guess that's what those Icon Striker vests are more for. And hell, I might get one of those later on. See, it's more like a mesh sort of material, but it's also got a liner on the inside, and you can actually take the liner completely out of it if you want to. And that's what I would do on like a like a hot day or something. But let's see, I don't know, it's close to like 67, 68 degrees today. At least that's what it was when I left the house. And I've got the liner on, and I just have a t-shirt on underneath. Now, on a cold day, I would have like a moisture wicking, thick sort of long sleeve shirt, maybe another shirt on under it. And those two things combined with the liner, they kept me pretty warm. I mean, the only thing that actually got cold were my legs, because I have yet to get a set of, motorcycle gear pants. I've just been wearing, just regular old jeans that have no protection at all, which, I know that's, kind of stupid, but at least I'm not, fully squidding. Actually, I checked Revzilla before I left the phone, because I couldn't remember the actual name of the jacket. So when I looked it up, they actually had them going for, I think, $116, which is pretty damn good for a jacket like this. So the thing that actually got me wanting to do that review of this jacket was to kind of reinforce the whole, always wear your gear thing. I mean, when I first started riding, that was something that my dad drilled into my mind. I never got on my dirt bike without a helmet. I didn't care if I was just, going down the street or whatever. I had that thing strapped to my head.
Go find a helmet, put on the damn helmet.
It's not just a helmet. You got to wear the rest of your gear too, because, you see people out here, they're just, I know in Georgia we have a helmet law, and you're pretty screwed if a cop pulls you over for not wearing a helmet. But sometimes that's all that some people wear, and sometimes they just wear those little helmets just to get away with not getting pulled over, and they're not going to protect you at all. I mean, you've also got a chance of, you're going to get road rash. If you don't have, long sleeves and, a jacket on at least. And, you may not break any bones, but... Damn it. Fucking neutral. You may not break any bones, but think about it. You're hitting pavement and you're sliding. You're opening up, the skin on your body. And you're going to get wounds and they're going to get infected. And, I mean, I've even heard of people who had to spend, like, up to, 6 months in the hospital just because their body was fighting off some crazy infection from the road rash. So, don't you think you ought to, do something to try to prevent that? Back before I even got a bike, my best friend, you've heard me talk about him before. Let's just call him George. Anyway, he had an orange Gixxer 600, and George liked to go a little bit too fast, a little bit faster than I would go. But he was young, and we all make stupid mistakes. But so anyway, I'm in my house and I get a call from his girlfriend, and she says, "Oh, hey, he's been in a really bad accident. We're at the hospital." I leap in my truck and I drive like 70 miles an hour, 75 maybe, on just public streets, just to get to that hospital, because my best friend, I didn't know if he was gonna live or if he was gonna die or what. And it turns out he was going around a turn way too fast, and somebody pulled out in front of him, and he plowed into the side of the door of the car. He flew over the car, and when he impacted, he ended up puncturing one of his lungs with a rib. And they said that if he hadn't been wearing a helmet, the impact would have killed him instantly. And he spent quite a bit of time in the hospital. I mean, he was pretty messed up. I mean, it was really funny, dude, because I'd go over and I'd go visit him, and I would have to spoon feed him because it's just a fucking hilarious damn thing. The things you will do for your best friend. But anyway, like the next couple of days, or even beyond that, it creeped the hell out of me to even drive past where he had his accident. So the thing is, I don't understand these people who aren't gonna wear a helmet when they ride, at the very least.
Put on the damn helmet.
Yeah, anyway, I guess the whole point of this whole thing that I'm trying to say is, I hate sauerkraut.
I hate sauerkraut! That's all I'm really trying to say.
But no, the real point to all this is, wear your fucking gear.